Hello everybody, welcome back to Loud House 98. This is Loud House week number 6, so let's get started. On today's video we have new Loud House, the Casagrandes, and more. Let's begin. Star Monitor, a Lincoln and Friends episode. Thoughts on Star Monitor. I thought Star Monitor was a funny episode while showing true friendship, 8.5 out of 10. This episode was really good, and it was just pretty funny. Yeah. A Pimple Plan, a Luann and Benny episode. I thought A Pimple Plan was a perfect story, 9 out of 10. This episode was a very good episode, and I really liked it and all. I mean, it wasn't the best of the series, but it was definitely one of the best of this brand new season, Season 4. The Horoscope, a Ronnie Ann and Lincoln episode from the Casagrandes. I thought the Horoscope was an amazing episode, 10 out of 10. This showed Lincoln on the Casagrandes, and I really enjoyed that, so yeah. Snack Pack, a family episode for the Casagrandes. I think Snack Pack was a fine episode, but it was a bit weak. Like, it was definitely the worst of the Casagrandes series so far. So I give it a 6 out of 10. Good Sports, a Lynn and Mr. Grass episode. I thought the episode had a great story and formed a bond between Mr. Grass and Lynn. 9 out of 10. This episode was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And it was one of the final episodes before the Loud House took a 2-month break. Jerry Antics, a Lynn and Pop Pop episode. I thought Jerry Antics was sweet and great. The crew aced the Lisa and Pop Pop episode, 8.5 out of 10. Wait, what did I give Good Sports? Wait, one sec. Just had a 9 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. They were both really great episodes. And yeah. All in the Family, a CJ episode. And Ronnie Ann. All in the Family gets a 9 out of 10. This episode was amazing and really great. Great story. It's about like CJ wanted to raise a pirate flag. It was about CJ wanted to raise a pirate flag at a pirate dinner show. So Ronnie Ann helps him. But then there's this other kid whose name I forget. And he is trying to raise the flag because he gets to do it every time. So yeah, I mean, it was good. Finders Reapers, a Ronnie Ann and Sid episode. This episode was truly pretty great. Just kidding. I thought Finder Reapers was good, kind of like okay, not the best, and the solution wasn't the best either. 7 out of 10. It was not the worst of the series, like probably the second or third worst, if I could say. I mean, like, shouldn't they have got all the money that they spent, raise money and then give it to Georgia? Yeah, it just wasn't the greatest. Stress Test, a Bobby episode. I don't have another side for this. This episode gets an 8 out of 10. It's about Bobby having anxiety while taking a test, and he just can't do it, and he just gets nervous and anxious, and the whole entire family tries to help him. It's a real good episode. It just came on last Saturday, so yeah. New Loud House episodes and Casagrandes episode in the Casagrandes special. So there are some new Casagrandes and Loud House episodes. Let's start with Loud House. So Loud House has community disservice and exchange of heart on January 25th. So those are not very creative titles or anything. Yeah. And then there's After that, there's another one on February 1st. It is They are deep cuts and game off. So community disc service is about Lola and some pageant girl. I don't even remember what it's about. An exchange of heart is about some episode about Clyde and a new kid at school. I mean, I don't know, but the other ones I know better. So Deep Cuts is about Luna trying to make a protest to try to save the school music club because they're closing for some reason. So and then Game Off. That's the one about Lana trying to get Lincoln away from a trash themed game because she wants to play it. So yeah. Save Loud House Toys. Okay, ignore the sweeper background noise. Y'all talk a little bit louder. And then the Casagrandes have Operation Dad on Martin Luther King Day. It's the first ever Casagrande special about Ronnie and trying to convince her dad to stay in Great Lake City with the family. And then there's also a week of premieres on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They are How to Train Your Carl when Carl gets lost in the zoo after trying to see a dragon. And the other episodes are well, there is flea market on Bobby and Louie's date anniversary thing. Bobby is like he doesn't want to let go of the Mikado for a while, so yeah. And then the other one is Copycat. That will air on the 29th. Yeah, the 29th. No, wait, the 30th. 30th. So it'll air the 30th. It's about Ronnie Ann trying to get her younger cousin, Carlitos, the baby, to copy her because she's the only person that he won't copy. That sounds pretty interesting. So yeah, those are all the known episodes. And then there were also House Flip and Freedom Fighter from the Loud House, but we don't know when they were coming out yet. So save the Loud House toys. We are their only hope. The Loud House, if a store doesn't buy the Loud House toys, the unreleased toys will never be released. So yeah, save them. SpongeBob and Its Pony have replaced SpongeBob on Saturday morning for the time being. Okay, so I will now show you my new graphic novel. It's actually from like 2 months ago. Okay, yay. This is Living La Casa Loud, the most recent addition to Loud House graphic novels from Paper Cuts. There's some really good stories in here, so I suggest you give it a check it out. There's stories from the Loud House and the Casagrandes, which is really cool. And yeah, it also shows the first time that Lincoln said meet, so that's cool. Okay, now back to Sideshow. Okay. The Casagrandes have a podcast, Familiar Sounds. This is now on YouTube. I actually haven't heard a single one yet, but I probably will soon. I'm more interested in something else though, so yeah. Oops. So, I'm more interested in Lincoln and Ronnie Ann's vlog on YouTube. So, this is the final piece of news, literally. Lincoln and Ronnie Ann have started a vlog. Okay, it's a vlog. Find it on Nick's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. They actually show clips from Operation Dad and Game Off. Those are really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time on Last Fan 98.